Hello vegans, that's an inside joke. I will explain afterwards. My name is MUCHIRI Mike and I voiced the book of Daniel. Let me talk about my experience voicing the book of Daniel. One thing I have realized, I will just dive right in. One thing I have realized is that the Bible puts so much emphasis on food. Because, in our daily lives, food is something that we probably trivialize. It's trivial. And this is a conversation I've had with my friends. Because if food was something that's very trivial in the life of a believer or in your spiritual journey, it wouldn't be very emphasized in the Bible, especially in the book of Daniel. And we all know the story about Daniel denying himself the food that he was offered by the king and eating something else, for his own good, for the sake of his walk with God, for the sake of his spiritual journey. And that's one thing that has really stood out to me while voicing and reading the book of Daniel. It's all about standing your ground and denying yourself the things that your flesh wants. Standing your ground and refusing to compromise, which is something that every believer should ascribe to, every believer should do. Not compromising, standing your ground and following whatever the word of the Lord says. So Daniel was given, food ya king, and when you go to a kingly sherehe, a kingly party, a banquet, there has to be meat, all this fancy food. Hizo ndizo alikataa. It all translates to the daily lives. It all translates to the daily Christianity, the now Christianity. There are so many things we are supposed to deny ourselves, deny the flesh, and follow. And the things that we are supposed to do, most of these things are not easy to do, but we must do them. So denial, standing your ground, and not compromising was the one thing that really stood out for me, especially in my personal journey with God. That was the thing that really stood out to me. And as you listen to the book of Daniel that I had the privilege of voicing, I hope that it encourages you, it convicts you to live a very God-led life, to just surrender and to give you the strength and the grace to stand your ground and to not compromise. You can listen to the book of Daniel on Spotify, Anchor, and YouTube through Ancient Words Kenya. You can also follow them on every single social platform under the same name, Ancient Words Kenya. Thank you.